The healthcare landscape in Massachusetts, it's growing more uncertain.
Questions over funding and doctor availability dominate conversations on Beacon Hill and beyond. NBC 10 political reporter Matt Pritchard is in Needham. So, Matt, how are local leaders viewing this moment?
Well, J.C., Glenn, Democrats in particular are trying to draw attention to this issue as much as they can, cautioning there could be wide-ranging effects for people all across the Commonwealth. Months of warning and worry.
This bill, as currently proposed, will cut health care from 14 million members of the American family.
Coming to a head on Capitol Hill, House lawmakers led by Republicans marking up a massive budget bill seeking to find $1.5 trillion in cuts and setting off alarm bells that Medicaid may be in the crosshairs.
Republicans are passing this policy in the middle of the night, and they're cutting health care in this way in order to pay for tax cuts for people who don't need tax cuts.
In terms of you being in the markup session, how do you advocate and try and keep them from doing this?
Build that public awareness into a movement that can check this president's worst impulses.
House Speaker Mike Johnson insists federally paid Medicaid expansion costs won't be touched, assurances that seem to fall flat.
It's almost like revenue death by 1,000 cuts.
No state in the country can begin to make up for the kind of cuts that are being talked about.
But that's not the only healthcare-related concern.
We're going to get started.
Addressing availability and affordability of personal care physicians being discussed on Beacon Hill.
We have a healthcare system where patients go into debt to get medical care, where healthcare workers do not have the resources they need.
Support for these vital organizations, our community health centers, is needed now more than ever.
Governor Healy says the issue remains a top priority.
That includes paying them more and bringing more PCAs online.
And as for that federal funding debate, they have a late night ahead of them. Jake Auchincloss and others, 24 hours expected as they mark up and go through those different line items. In Needham, Matt Pritchard, NBC 10 Boston.